Good morning. How can I help you today?
Good morning. I have an appointment for my citizenship interview today.
Please show me the appointment letter and ID.
Here you go.
Now take off your shoes and jacket, remove everything from your pockets, and put all into the bin over there. Then walk through the metal detector. You're all set. Please take all your belongings. Here's your appointment letter and ID. Please take the elevator to the second floor. Someone there will help you with your appointment.
Thank you.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Can I see your appointment letter and ID, please?
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. I will check your information on our system. Okay, I got your information. Here's your appointment letter and ID. Please go to Suite 212 on your right. Have a seat in the waiting area. Officer will call you when your appointment is ready.
Thank you.
A7. Mrs. Thina?
Yes, that's me.
Good morning. I'm Officer Kimberly. I will conduct your interview today. Please follow me.
Okay.
Please feel free to put your belongings next to your chair and remain standing up. Before we start our interview, I need you to take the oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Now you can have a seat.
Thank you.
Can I have your appointment letter, green card, and ID, please?
Sure. Here you go.
Now I need to take your fingerprints. Please place your left index finger on the scanner.
Okay.
Next, place your right index finger on the scanner. Lastly, I will take your photo. Please look at the camera. Thank you. Everything is perfect.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good. Have you been waiting a long time to talk to me?
No, just 20 minutes.
How did you get here this morning?
I came here by car.
Did anyone come here with you?
Yes, my husband brought me here.
Have you been studying hard for the interview?
Yes, I have. It is an important interview for me.
Do you know why you're here today, right?
Yes, I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Do you know why you want to become an American citizen?
I want to have a U.S. passport, and I would like to vote.
All right. Do you have any questions before we start?
No, officer.
Now we take the civics test first. Please answer out loud. If you don't understand, you can ask me to say it again. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States?
Terrorists attacked the United States.
What does the judicial branch do?
Review laws.
How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have?
27.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Name one state that borders Canada.
New York.
Good job! You passed the civics test. Now we will move on to the English reading and writing test. Please take a look at the tablet and read the sentence out loud for me.
When is Thanksgiving?
Good. Now, please write the following sentence for me. Thanksgiving is in November. Thanksgiving is in November. Perfect. You passed the English reading and writing test too.
Thank you.
So now we're going to move on to your application. What is your current legal name?
My current legal name is T. Na Nguyen.
Is Tha your last name?
No, this is my first name. My last name is Nguyen.
Can you spell your first name?
T-H-I-N-A.
Do you have a middle name?
No, I don't have a middle name.
Do you have any other names?
No, I don't have any other names.
Would you like to change your name?
Yes, I would like to change my name.
Please write down the new name on a sheet of paper for me.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. What is your date of birth?
September 12th, 1964.
Tell me your social security number, please.
676357829.
Do you want the Social Security Administration to update your immigration status with the SSA if and when you're naturalized?
Yes, I do.
What is your height?
I'm 5 feet 2 inches.
And how much do you weigh?
I'm 108 pounds.
What race are you?
I'm Asian.
How did you become a permanent resident?
I became a permanent resident through my family. My son sponsored me.
How long have you been a permanent resident?
I have been a permanent resident for 13 years.
On what date did you become a permanent resident?
December 3rd, 2011.
What is your current address?
23869 Spring Branch Court, Murrieta, California, 92562.
Is your current mailing address the same as the home address?
Yes, it is the same.
How long have you been living at your current address?
I have been living at the current address for 3 years.
When did you move to the current address?
December 3rd, 2011.
What is your previous address?
My previous address is 6807 River Road, Richmond, Texas 77469.
How many times have you moved since you became a permanent resident?
I have moved once.
Have you lived anywhere else in the last 5 years?
No, officer.
Okay. Was one of your parents a U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday?
No.
Who do you currently live with?
I currently live with my husband.
What is your current job?
I am a nail technician.
Who is your current employer?
California Nails.
Do you know your current employer's address?
Yes, the address is 2314 East Colorado Boulevard, Pasadena, California, 91107.
How long have you been working there?
I have been working there for 4 years.
Where else have you worked in the past 5 years?
I worked at Minnie's Nails before.
What did you do there?
I was a nail technician.
How long have you worked there?
I worked there for about 8 years.
You started to work at your current employer from October 14th, 2020. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Where else?
That's it.
Have you ever received any public benefits in the U.S.?
No, I have never received any public benefits.
What is your current marital status?
I am married.
How many times have you been married?
I have been married 1 time.
Where did you get married?
I got married in Vietnam.
Is your spouse a U.S. citizen?
Yes, he is.
And was your spouse born in the U.S.?
No, he became a U.S. citizen through naturalization.
What is your husband's full name?
His full name is Henry Nguyen.
What is your spouse's birth date?
March 11th, 1958.
Okay, when did your current spouse become a U.S. citizen?
October 18th, 2022.
How many times has your spouse been married?
He has been married once.
What is your spouse's current job?
He is an electrical technician at Mega, California.
What does your spouse do at Mega, California?
He checks and services electrical systems in the warehouse.
How long has your spouse been working there?
He has been working there for 13 years.
Is your current spouse's present physical address the same as your physical address?
Yes.
All right. How many children do you have?
I have 2 children.
What is your children's relationship with you?
My children are my biological children.
You don't have any children under 18 years old, correct?
Correct.
All right. Have you traveled outside the U.S. in the last 5 years?
Yes, I traveled outside the U.S. 2 times in the last 5 years. After I submitted the N4 application, I took the second trip to Vietnam. Can you update the application for me?
Yes, I need to get more details about your trip. When did you leave the U.S. on your last trip?
I left on April 12th, 2024.
When did you return?
I returned on April 26th, 2024.
Give me the reason for why you left the U.S.
I went to Vietnam on vacation and visited my relatives.
I will update the application. Hold on, please.
Thank you.
Have you ever left the U.S. for more than 6 months?
No, I have never left the U.S. for more than 6 months.
How many total days were you outside the United States during the last 5 years on both trips?
Total, 47 days.
On the first trip, did you leave the U.S. on October 14th, 2022 and return on December 16th, 2022?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No.
Did you bring your tax return for the past 3 years?
Yes, here you go.
Good. Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No.
Were you ever involved in not letting someone practice his or her religion?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
What is immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
Good. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
Have you ever associated with any group anywhere in the world that advocated any of the establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship?
No, never.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any of the unlawful assaulting or killing of any officer or officers of the government of the United States or of any other organized government because of their official character?
No.
What does unlawful assaulting mean?
To attack someone violently, illegal.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any sabotage?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in intentionally and severely injuring or trying to injure any person?
No.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, helped, or participated in any armed group, for example, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, or guerrilla group,
No.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
What does commit a crime mean?
To do something that breaks the law.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve and help a military unit?
No.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group?
No.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program?
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
What is misleading?
Giving somebody the wrong idea.
Do you support the Constitution and forms of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Perfect. Congratulations! You passed the citizenship interview. Please review the updated application on the tablet and make sure if your information is correct. Then sign on the last page.
Everything looks good to me.
And here is the full oath of allegiance. Please read this carefully. If everything works for you, please sign at the bottom of that page. This is a copy of your test results. You will be scheduled for the oath ceremony. We will send you a notice, and you should receive the notice in the mail between 3 to 6 weeks. Do you have any questions at this point?
No. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will walk you back to the customer service area. Congratulations! You deserve it.
No. Thank you so much, officer.